My name is Estella Smith. I am the forest soil scientist for the National Forest in Alabama. We are on the Oakmulgee Ranger District, which is part of the Talladega National Forest, at the Payne Lake Recreation Area. Through the support of the district ranger, Mark Pentecost, and our previous forest ecologist, Arvin Buddha, we started the first Terrestrial Ecological Unit Inventory project, known as TEUI, here on the Oakmulgee District, with a partnership agreement with the University of Alabama Forest Dynamics Laboratory that is run by Dr. Justin Hart.
This program benefits our students by allowing them to take some of the concepts they've learned in courses and apply that out in the forest. It also allows them to get some real-world experience in collecting forest inventory data, and importantly, real data that will be used to make important decisions on the national forest.
The Forest Service and the NRCS are sister agencies. With the TEUI project, we collect vegetation, soils, geomorphology, landform data across the district to help them develop ecological site descriptions, or ESDs. We can in turn use this data for soil and water reports, any forest plan revision projects that are coming up, and any on-the-ground projects that would be happening on the district.
It's a great way to get some data collection that can help paint a broader picture for the national forest. And so when we're trying to conserve our forest and restore our forest, it provides that broad picture to kind of help our other program areas in the work that we do.
With this project, we are doing something a little new. We are actually using Survey123, which is an application that we use on our mobile devices to collect the data.
I'm David Phillips. I'm a graduate student at the University of Alabama. Survey123, it's a very simple to use app. It's difficult to forget anything because it has blanks with all the required information that you need to fill out, including an asterisk that will not let you proceed unless you've entered the required data.
The app is divided into different sections for the data collection. We have a section on basic information about the site, and then we have a portion on where you would collect all the soil pet-on information, and then we have a vegetation section where you collect all the data for the different types of vegetation out on the ground. The last section is about the surface component, how much bare soil, rocks, and those types of things, as well as collecting photos when we're out on the ground.
Once all the data is collected, it's very easy to download it into a database, sort the data, management, filter it, and put it in more of a practical application.
It's been very beneficial. I can review live data as it's been collected throughout the summer. So far, we've collected 246 data points within the last 2 summers. The site where we're at today has been thinned in 2020. The 2 main soil types is Mobilla and Smithdale series, which makes up 82% of the Oakmulgee district.
The Oakmulgee is kind of unique with the amount of longleaf and other species that they have here. My name is Cooper Nichols. I'm a soil scientist out of the Tuskegee Soil Survey Office based in Region 7. So the Oakmulgee district here is predominantly mapped Mobilla Smithdale. Mobilla is a clayey soil, so it's fine. It's aquacaplidult. You get ledges of ironstone deep in the profile, and that could also impact your root growth from trees. So a lot of times you'll see bare spots in the forest where nothing's growing and chunks of ironstone on the surface. The Smithdale, usually on your smoother linear slopes, you typically can have some ironstone ledges within it, but they're fine loamy typicaplidults and are redder in color.
Both Mobilla and the Smithdale soils are suitable for montane longleaf. Payne Lake area is one of the sites selected within the interactive virtual tour, showcasing the natural and historic treasures of 10 montane longleaf sites surrounding the Talladega National Forest, developed by the National Forest in Alabama and the Longleaf Alliance, with the input from the Talladega Mountain Longleaf Pine Conservation Partnership.